What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another video. As you can see today, in this scorching heat, we're outside with the koi. So we've got a few issues with the koi pond. Basically, it's time to future proof this koi pond because I'm making plans for keeping the fish, basically to minimise as much maintenance in this hobby as possible, because with this koi pond being natural, it can be a pain in the backside. So I'll address the first issue. Waterfall's not running, as you can see, because in that corner somewhere there's a massive leak. I don't know if the pond line is ripped under the waterfall or mice have been in, I don't know, but we lost about 4 inches overnight in water. So we currently got the hose coming in near the inlet in the pond on the 4-inch return. This is a pump fed pond for the ones who don't know, and it is 5.5 metres long, 3 metres wide and 4 foot deep, and runs up to 2 shelves where the lilies are and the reeds, up to around about 450 millimetres. So yeah, want some ideas, guys. I'm going to reline the pond, I'm going to do away with the waterfall, but what I'm thinking is, when I actually get up off my arse, because I'm actually lying down on the grass, because you'll see my big fat shadow where the sun is. Yeah, so the plan was to turn that rockery coming in from under the decking into a full 3 metre wide, basically like a big trickling waterfall, rocks, you know that look I'm trying to go for. Natural but still decent. But yeah, all the embankment where that Japanese head is, as you can see the lines on show, is where it's all washed in. Yet again, this will be the 2nd or 3rd time it's collapsed, and the first time was because I didn't put enough line, leave enough line behind the waterfall, and then the 2nd time was because it needed relining because of that. And now the 3rd time I'm doing it, I'm buying a proper liner, because I've got one of them like paper things which you buy cheap, buy twice. In my case it won't be a 3rd time. We're either going for the, excuse me, but I think it's Beauty Rubber or EDPM. I'm not sure yet, one of the others. They've both got different characteristics. So drop a comment down below, guys, which one you reckon's the best liner. It won't be a box welded liner because this is a natural pond, it's in ground. We will definitely not be coming out of the pond with block work. Yes, I kind of do have a block work pond, but that's the only way I wanted that pond. This one outside is staying completely natural, in ground. But yeah, we need to address the leaking part of things. So I'm thinking, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go up and I'm going to show you. Catch you in a minute. So guys, yeah, we've got a big leaking problem here. I don't know where it is, I've got to find it. I do believe there was a slight tear in this corner where the reeds were last time I drained the pond off. So what I'm thinking of doing is, this is the halfway point from the deep end straight through, pretty much halfway the pond. I don't know whether to do away with all that embankment, level that out nice and flat, and then have it running up to the gravel board fencing, or leave it like that, dig down, dig a foundation, a little footing, probably 6-7 inches thick or something, by a shovel width wide all the way around to here, because all this is fell in as well down here. And it's done it, like I say, this will be the 3rd time in 10 years I think I've had this pond going. So yeah, I don't know whether to block work it up here, dig down lower than obviously the shallow end, and then build it up in block work all the way around here. Maybe even build that even higher, because I do want the decking to extend off for a feeding platform, which I've mentioned in a previous video. And then same all the way around to where I am now, and do all that in block work, and then obviously keep the existing part how it is. There's a little tinge to the water at the minute because I'm feeding a new feed, a cheaper feed, but the quality of the fish is pretty decent. I'm actually on Aqua at the minute, which is a commercial feed for the carp people, carp ponds, fishing ponds basically. So I'm on the Koi version of Aqua, 6mm floating and high growth staging and carp feed. So the only trouble is with it, I've noticed, is it leaves like a bit of a tan to the water. I don't mind it because it still looks clear, but it gives it that bit more of a natural look as well. So yeah, they put some serious size on, a couple of new additions in here. I did have 11 tosi from Cuttlebrook Koi Farm. Sadly, I think half of them have passed away because they were only like 2.5, 3 inches. But the main thing was that the ones I actually wanted to survive, which I have, are the 3 Karashi Koi from Marudo, I think it is. And they're the jumbo breeder. So we've still got 3. An absolutely stunning Aragoki down there. Don't know if you can see it there, it's got like a copper back. There he is now with a scale pattern. Absolutely stunning fish. We've got a Benikiki Karoo down there as well, which is really nice. Oh no, there's one of the Kahaku. We still have a little Kahaku in here as well from Cuttlebrook. Yeah, everyone's doing well. I do need to treat for parasites again, but I'm trying not to at the minute, just for the fact that I'm expecting them to spawn anytime soon. The big Chagoi is literally brimmed with eggs, and the big Kahaku as well, not Kahaku, Kajaku, sorry, that's what I'm calling her. She's pushing 28 inches. The big male ghost carp there, he's enormous, he's 780mm. So yeah, I'm trying not to see him. I've got the 150 litre air pump on at the minute because my pond's in the sun pretty much 3/4 of the day. So yeah, we've got plenty of oxygen in here. Obviously I've got 3 massive staging, which I'm not losing any staging ever again, because last time I turned the air off it went sour. Well, not so much sour, but yeah, a few years ago I made the mistake of basically emptying the pond and doing whatever, and I lost a big staging. So yeah, full oxygenation. Yeah, sorry, let me just repeat yourself, guys. So yeah, a few years ago I emptied the pond, put all the fish in a tub with just a pump running because I was an amateur, and ended up losing the big staging because there wasn't enough oxygen in the height of summer. So yeah, we've got massive air pump on, 3 big staging still, and everyone's doing well. So sorry about that, I was getting the words mixed up. So the lilies were doing really well, so they decided to eat them all. The koi keepers out there know they do love plants. The only ones they don't eat are the reeds. So yeah, back to what we're up to. So yeah, we've got a serious leak. I'm going to have to pull all the waterfall bits. I'm going to have to move all them plants, and it's going to hurt me because everything's established it really well. Other than this bit, which looks like a bit of a dump at the minute. Got weeds growing in a bit of a liner and some rocks on there. I haven't got around to doing anything really. Take the old chicken pen down as well. And then you can see on the back of the waterfall there's a load of dead branches there. We've got a couple of hedgehogs living in there, so I'm not moving them yet until I need to. Yeah, found when I was messing about with the waterfall, I found a load of newts as well, which is nice. I think I found about 6 newts altogether, and I found some literally just around the garden as I've had stuff lying around for a bit and moved it all and took it a tip. There's been a few newts under there, so I've just put them in the bushes around the waterfall. So yeah, I think it's a full renovation of the koi pond, I think. Like I say, I don't know what to do just yet. I don't know whether reshape it as well as obviously doing the shallow end. I don't know whether I have a bit of a beach area. I'd have to move the Mrs. rosemary bush, which that thing is enormous as you can see, and she wouldn't be very happy if I did. So I might leave that in. I might do a bit of a scenic fed air shedder. Might do a bit of a beach area here with sand and gravel. Drop it down about 18 inches. Have a nice little beach area so I can just walk into the pond. Not too sure yet. I don't know whether to take it further back to the fence. There's a fair bit, probably a good 2.2 metres over there on the back side of the waterfall to the fence. And then obviously the eyesore filtration is hopefully getting swapped soon. You have to mind the mess, guys, you know what it's like. So we've got the massive 3-bay chamber system, and it's just a pain in the arse to clean because it hasn't got the 45-degree angles on the bottom. It's just flat. I have to get the jet washing every time. It's a nightmare. So I've got the opportunity to get a Nexus 220 for a good price. So I think I'm going to do away with this 3-bay chamber system and put the Nexus in this messy corner. That's the big 400 litre moving bed. Put it in this corner out the way, and then I can even possibly bring the pond round here like that. Just make it a bit more shapy. Probably try and get it up to nearly 30,000 litres or something like that. So I've got a fair old bit of room here. I haven't got round to moving the UV because, like I say, it's just pointless at the minute. I need to get a plan together. So you can see the layout I've got. If you've got any good ideas, guys, like I say, I don't want to bring it out the ground because I just don't like ponds like that, even though I do own one. But yeah, natural in-ground pond, plants, but obviously the shape and that. So I've got a fair bit of room here. I could even do, instead of keeping the waterfall, I could even do a pond where the chicken hutch is up there near the koi vat, and actually do another pond up there and have a little river coming down, then dropping into the pond. I don't know. Like I say, I've got plenty of room still to go this way and actually box this off, because the dogs run up and down here. That's why it's just left half gravel, half grass. Japanese maples growing like mad. Like I say, other than that, we need a couple of new pumps on this pond because we have quite a bit of muck in the bottom. We do and we don't. It's just leaf debris more than anything. I think it's time to put a skimmer on, because my trouble is that big ass tree and this one here. So yeah, they haven't spawned yet. I've had the spawning brushes in. I've literally just took them out. They haven't spawned for the last couple of years, to be fair. But yeah, it's time to make this pond how I want it and leave it. So yeah, I get to do away with this old shitty liner. So we moved a lot of the koi on, a fair few of the Yamabuki Ogans, we moved them on. So the other stock we've got in here, we've got 10 roach, 12 rudd, golden rudd and normal rudd. We've got 2 Siberian longleaf staging, just pushing 1.1 metres. We've got a 1 metre toffee staging in here. And then we've got a little perch in here, 1 perch as well, because I do like a mixture of fish. What else have we got in here? We've got 2 barbel as well, still water barbel, which you find in your rivers normally. Yeah, everyone's doing alright. There's a toffee staging down here. I think some of you have seen her in the previous videos. Just down there now. Yeah, they put some good size on this Aqua. So yeah, for the new viewers, the new subscribers, this is my koi pond, as well as keeping monster predatory fish indoors. So guys, I'm going to leave this one here. Drop us a comment, give us some ideas what to do with this pond, where obviously we're going to have to redo all the shallow end. So if you like this kind of stuff and you enjoy my videos, please consider subscribing. We do have a mixture of freshwater fish. We have koi, staging and predatory fish. So guys, if you'd like to subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. please smash that like button as well. The last few videos are doing really well, but there's only 10% of you that are subscribed. 90% of you are watching but not subscribed, so if you'd like to subscribe, it'd be much appreciated. You can always change your mind in the future, and if you want to keep up to date with the videos, please hit the notification bell, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys.